I don't think this thing's gonna make it out of town, to tell you the truth. It's bad. Priority one now is to survive.
Well, you can get a ticket for that. Oh my god.
Welcome back to the Barely Legal team. Today we have something different. We're actually going down to my friend's rally. Well, you couldn't call it a rally. I guess you're going to call it a rally, yeah. More of a race, but we're not allowed to call it a race, so it's more of a rally. It's going to be a 500-kilometer journey with checkpoints, but the kick is you can only spend $500 on your vehicle. That means you can buy it for $500, but then you can't fix it for $2,000. All in has to be $500. So, hint, this is what we got for the race. This is what the Barely Legal team has put together. You can see that the Toyota Senna is in a beautiful Saratoga Speedway green, and believe it or not, it's only 10,000 were made that month in that color with that trim on the bottom with these black mirrors. So it's pretty rare, Harrison. Yes, we have a custom livery on the Toyota Sienna. Not only that, we've now carbon fibered the roof. We got the door cards on it for the rally. And the other thing is we got spare tires. They're not Enkai's, but they are Steelies. Yes, now the Toyota Sienna is clickbait. So I guess it's kind of like Air Force One, where, you know, wherever I go, so whatever vehicle I drive is like clickbait, I guess. Well, it's not like Air Force One at all, but yeah, it's exactly like Air Force One. This thing has been acting up already. I just made it down to the staging area where we're gonna meet everybody and start this rally, and already I don't think it's gonna make it. It may make it, it may not make it, I'm not sure. But I'm not putting any money on this thing. Paved roads, there's going to be gravel roads, multiple checkpoints that you have to prove that you were at. You have to take a picture of yourself at the checkpoint to prove you were at the checkpoint. If you haven't already, don't forget to smash that subscribe button and like this video. Leave a comment below. Tell me what you think about the custom livery on the Senna. All right, guys, we're at the staging point now, and this is the beginning of the Gambler 500. You see the cars that people have with customized and have their provisions on top of the roofs and whatnot. Nice customizing job. I think there's about 10 cars here so far. There's Greg, Chris. There's clickbait now and the beautiful Senna. Okay, we're ready to race. Okay. All right, you guys, we started the race here. We're all together in a pack. It's raining out. It's hilarious. Everybody's sort of like giving her off the line at start lines, running into one another, pushing one another. And I don't think this thing's gonna make it out of town, to tell you the truth, with the way it's running, like, and everybody else, like, they're $500 cars. They're not gonna make, well, we'll be surprised if they make it the whole way, but. Okay, we made it to Souk, the first, well, town you make it to on the run, but yeah, the car's made it so far, the Senna. Who knows if it's gonna make it any further? We'll see. Stay tuned for that. Now we're going to the west coast of the island. Next stop will be Renfrew. There is no cell coverage where we're going. It's hard to pinpoint your location, but I'm just winging it. I'm gonna wing it here. So hopefully I'll catch up with somebody else that's in the rally and I can actually follow them to the checkpoint. But I had to stop for a few things, fuel and whatnot, so I think that I might be behind by a little bit. So yeah, check out the surfers here. Actual west coast, there's people surfing. There's a bunch of people out there. Yeah, once again, the weather is typical west coast, raining. More rain, followed by some rain. Yeah, like I was saying earlier, the engine light is on. It's been on since I purchased the car, but that's okay, we'll just put some black tape over it. Yeah, like I said, there's that big old fat rain, like covered in water. It's very wet. Welcome to the west coast, or I should say the wet coast. All right, well, at Port Renfrew, the general store, Port Renfrew. My Google map, not working. I downloaded the maps too, to navigate when you have no cell coverage, but they're not coming up in my Google Maps, and I got no way to find these waypoints, these GPS coordinates to know where the waypoints are so I can check in. So I'm just not gonna do it. I'm just gonna go by the seat of my pants. So it's a 3-hour journey from here to Port Alberni, and hopefully I go the right way. Wish me luck. Okay, we're here on the Logan Road. I believe this is between Port Renfrew and Port Alberni. I think this is the proper way to go. I could be wrong, no idea where I'm going. There's nobody else around me. I've passed a few vehicles, but I don't know if they're not with me. it looks traveled enough that it looks like the main road. There isn't too many of these roads, but there's other roads going off in other directions and whatnot. So you got to make sure that you stick on the main road, the one that you can see that it's been traveled on more than the other ones, I guess. And yes, I have the downforce of the great big wing on the back now. Thanks to Brandon for 3D printing me that wing. It provides me with the downforce I need on this rally. All right, there once again, I took a left. I actually had 1 bar of coverage there briefly, so I called my friend and I said, can you get on your computer and see if you can find the way from where I'm at right now? I told him and he goes, I can't even find the logging road that you're supposed to be on. I think this is the way. It may or may not be. Like I said, every time I stop, I get to listen to the car and it's like, oh my God, it's bad. Praying it's gonna make it now, and where I'm going, I'm not sure. Oh, I actually ran into somebody else. Wow, cool. Not the only one out here then. So you're like in the same line. I have no idea whether you're... Oh, okay, we have a road sign up here. Let's see what it says. Carmana Valley, Alberni. It's all ripped off. Bamfield, Nitnat, Carmana, Walbrand. Okay. What I want is Port Alberni, so I'm gonna go back here and look at the other sign, and it says Alberni, but the we can see that, yeah, there is no Port Alberni. It's been torn off the sign. So isn't that just the most convenient thing, right? Here we go again. I'm gonna go to Google Maps, see if I get anything. I'm absolutely stumped. I have no idea where to go, but I'm gonna get the Google Maps going. Maybe that'll show me where I'm at or where I'm gonna go. But yeah, here we go. Wish me luck. Okay, once again, my best guess was to turn right at that crossroads, and we'll see where it takes me. I'm heading towards Banfield right now. I think that's the way. I'm not sure. At least it's a town. Everything pointed this way in this direction, and the other road went to like nowhere. I guess deeper into the woods, into the bush, where you don't want to be. Like, at least this is an actual destination. Well, I'm gonna go to the nearest town. How about that? Okay. Okay, believe it or not, I was actually passed by a fire truck. So it looks like an older fire truck, but he's got his sirens on. I can't understand. Is there a fire out here somewhere? Did he leave them on? I don't know. Like, I'm just gonna follow him, you know, to see where he goes, see what happens. But I don't know if you can see that up ahead of me. There he is. Okay, we got a road sign again. Banfield, Nitnat, Carmana, this way. All right. It's too bad they couldn't put something like that on the other roads, but okay, I guess we're going this way. Okay, believe it or not, we have another sign here. Banfield. It tells you everything but what you need to know. Like, this guy says. What do you think? Are we both mutually lost?
Well, no, we're more of a travel. We like to just do this.
Yeah.
And this is the furthest we've gone. And we're like, that looks a shittier way than that way.
But you are right.
More transport Alberni that way, I think.
Port Alberni towards Banfield, yeah. You think they could just put Port Alberni up one of these times, right?
But isn't this more fun?
They don't want people to find the secret way through. It'll take the traffic off the highway. They're gonna put.
All right, we got a little bit of a paved road now. So that last sign said Banfield, and Banfield I know is not that far from Alberni. So this road takes us to Banfield. Good. Well, I do believe that's it. I was driving along, and all of a sudden I had throttle, but it seemed like my suspicions come true. The transmission, it wouldn't transfer any of the power to the wheels. It's either slipping, or the torque converter is gone, or there's no oil in it. I checked the oil yesterday in the tranny, it seemed fine. I'll check it again now, but yep, I think that's it. I'm dead in the water. I'm somewhere between, no, I guess I'm somewhere between Port Renfrew and Banfield. I think Banfield ain't too far away, just down the road. So if I get there, I might be able to raise somebody here, but yeah, it's pretty deserted out here. I guess that's it for the Toyota Senna. I might get going here, we'll see, but I don't think so. I think the transmission's gone. It looks like the Senna, the Toyota Senna, is broken down. And so a good friend of mine that I just met, she was kind enough to pick me up, and I believe that we're on our way to Port Alberni. We could be wrong, because there's no signs. Obviously, I think I'm out of the race. Priority one now is to survive. New vlog, I'm gonna try to survive. Once I get to a town, and then I can actually do something. I can phone somebody, or go get a tow truck, go get the Senna, do what I need to do. But out here, you can't do anything. You need to get to a different town. So that's what I'm doing now. And the other strange thing is, I haven't passed anyone out of the rally, like any other car. It's hard to believe. Like, you would think you'd see somebody. All right, here I am. I made it to I made it to Port Alberni. I made it to a restaurant, and I'm gonna sit here and wait for my friend to show up. Might as well have a beverage, something to eat, and then the fun begins to go try to actually find and retrieve the Senna. Okay, Brendan,
your savior,
showed up. The plan is we're gonna go to Walmart. We're gonna get a couple tow straps, and we're gonna go out there and get it. Because according to my BCAA, my towing company, they can't go get it on a logging road. They need it in town. So yeah, we're gonna go get it. It's still daylight, we're gonna go get it.
All right, Jeff, we're starting hiking.
All right, so we're back in the vehicle, we're back in the Xterra, and we got our GPS going.
We ain't touching it.
We're not touching it. We don't know if it's gonna work. There's no cell coverage out here. We're on our way to the Senna to tow it back to a place where we can actually get somebody to tow it for us. All right, you guys, there we go. We've made it out. It's only about 7:30. We've made it back to the Senna with the Xterra, and we're gonna actually tow it to the campsite. So we're gonna strap it up and actually tow it there to where everyone's camping. And whether or not we're gonna spend the night, we don't know yet, but we'll see how we feel when we get there. But yeah, what an adventure.
How's it
All
going?
right, we made her.
Fucking A, bro.
Well, I got to get towed from here to there, but Swarm's the last one in the pack, though.
We're last. You're the. We're last.
I didn't see.
Hey, we came in last.
I didn't see a soul, man. When I left Souk, that's the last I seen of anybody.
Yeah, that's kind
And
of
it
like the last we saw of you.
Yeah.
In Sioux.
And I'm like, okay, I have no map, I have no GPS. There are no signs that say Port Alberni anywhere. The last one that was said Alberni, it was ripped in half with no arrows on it. I'm like, okay, I think I'm going the right way. But you'd think you'd run into somebody. You know what I mean? Go, is this the right way? This right? No, didn't see a soul. No one. And then I break down half a kilometer from the campsite.
We were like,
all right, you guys, welcome to the next morning sleepover camping episode of the Island Gambler 500 to see where people camped. And we made it with the Xterra last night. We actually picked up the Senna and we towed it to the campsite. Brandon's helped us out, slept in the Senna last night. How was it?
Oh, beautiful. I think you get like $60 a night for this thing.
Did he enjoy the Egyptian cotton? And
the 30 thread count.
Yeah. I had the beautiful plastic, the deck with the tarp down. Slept on the plastic deck with the sleeping bag, but it wasn't too bad. At least we showed up, we made it. We got the Senna hooked up to the Xterra, and we're gonna tow it back to town. The towing company says, well, we can't just go get it out to the logging road. You have to get it to town. So we gotta go get it to town, and then the tow company will actually come get it for us. All right, well, it's still a race, so let's get out of here and start racing. Got the saw up on deck. Sweet. Okay, we are back. We're actually in the Senna. Brandon is towing us with the Xterra. So I got a little bit of brakes, I have some steering. It is the way to go. Oh, maybe I don't have any brakes. Ah! I guess I don't. Well, better fire it up. There we go. It does run. Like the engine runs, but there's no way that you could have any transmission. It's once you engage the transmission, it stalls the engine. It's so bad. So okay, now that the window has completely messed up dirt and rocks and mud, we're actually doing quite well. We're the Xterra is pulling us right now. It's doing a good job. Oh, there's another rock. I'm gonna beat you! Woo! like, this is the sound it's making right now. Like, that's the transmission, I guess. Like, yeah, it's definitely broken. Like, I've never heard a transmission make that sound before, but it's making it. Okay, we got in contact with the tow company, and they're coming to get it. We told them where it was at.
Where's it at, Jeff?
It's up Ship Creek. So all we got to do is lock it up, leave the keys under the floor mat, and they'll come get it and drop it off at my place. So that's quite good. It's a long ways away from here. So we'll be doing that. Take the rope off. Is it on there? Like,
It's on there.
yeah.
Well, just leave it.
I don't think it matters because they're going to tow it.
They can deal with
They
it.
can cut it off and do whatever, yeah. Okay. The exterior, well, not the exterior. Okay, the Senna has now made it back. The tow truck driver's got it here. He came all the way from Port Alberni. It's about a 2-hour drive, I believe, to here. Just the tow today from where I was to here. So we're gonna get it, put it in the yard, and see if we can't fix it. I guess we'll have to take off Quick Bait's plates and put them back on the GTR. Should we keep the Senna? Should we sell it? What do you guys think? I honestly think that it's probably going to go to the wrecker. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button and like this video. Until next time, we'll see you in the next vlog.